Oh, let me pontificate. Douche. I'm in an angry mood today about Jim Cramer and everything. We are live and hit the thumbs up button, folks. I probably have to say that again. But I'm on Canva right now. Anybody use Canva? I love freaking Canva. Ha ha. I put a new placard up, but we're gonna get out of there. We're gonna go into snow. Algorithm for snowflake. Let's see. I gotta turn Jim Cramer off. Mute this douche. Snowflake, man. Snowflake turned around. It's down a little bit under 1%. Core portfolio was way up yesterday. Google's way down. Google's going to get hit because of that Microsoft news. If you haven't read, Microsoft is going to put in about $10 billion into ChatGPT. One thing I got to do is get this podcast up. And I did not like the sound of the podcast yesterday. Just full disclosure. It sounded horrible. So I'm going to mess with the compressor a little bit. I think I've got to put the gain down. We're going to turn the gain down there. We're going to turn the record level down here. I also channel EQ. I don't even know what half this stuff means. Cooper, I need Cooper. Calling Cooper. I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up the low a little bit because I think it was too high. But we'll turn the mid frequency up a little bit. That probably will do it. I just can't. Yeah, I think it's the record volume. I think what I have to do is just turn that gain down a little bit. I think that's it, yeah. And what I hear in my ears, just so you guys are aware, is different than what comes out on YouTube for some reason. And I think I do have to turn this around. I have to turn that around a little bit so that it's... Sorry if you're getting a bunch of banging. I'm going to start doing market scans. Let me pull up my notes. And of course the notes aren't updated because I just opened notes. So let's see. I'm reading about Bostic. Let's pull up the scanner. I still haven't done the oil, the energy and ETF, triple levered ETF. Triple levered ETF lists in TrendSpider. Oh, come on. Update notes, will you? For some reason it's not updating. Let's quit notes and then come back. I think it updates after I quit it. Boyle definitely looked like, I think Zephin said in the Facebook group that he was going to buy it. Let's look. I mean, again, I kind of warn against going against trend just because it's got to turn around. Well, it doesn't have to turn around. Boyle is, you can see it got to 14 yesterday. Up here it was at 15. And then it just slides. I mean, it's this slow slide down. It's just like any other asset. But, okay, nothing on the core stock portfolio crossed. Let's look at, and it was yesterday, there was a Fed president, Bostic, I think his name is. Bosco. Why does it always make me think of Bosco? that came out and said, hey, we're still going to raise. So, yeah. SOXL yesterday did really well, too. ServiceNow, I'm not crazy about that. Although ServiceNow, I mean, it's a great company. I just hate, if you know ServiceNow, the CEO, he wears these dark glasses. The guy's kind of a arrogant prick. I got to turn Jim Cramer down. I was having a nice Twitter discussion about how Jim Cramer charges. He's basically a text service with and rather than knowing what Discord is, he just does, hey, I'll text you, I'll alert you, I'll email you. Boomer. So he just doesn't know that there's a thing called Discord servers and that he can charge for access to that. I'm sorry, I'm clearing my throat because I just had. If you're part of the Facebook group, you know I got fat shamed by Apple, and I got it again. And last night I was so discouraged. I had ice cream and M&Ms. After a pretty good day of exercise and hanging out and eating right with tuna and salad and seared tuna. Yeah, KOLD's going well. KOLD, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, let's look at KOLD. That's the Dow Jones 30. Okay. Let's go back to strategy tester. And we'll pull up KOLD. Boom, 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 boom. Run. I mean, here's the 4-hour chart of KOLD. Yeah. No, I'm listen, I'm 52. I'll be 53 in August. I'm not in horrible shape. I am just, I had a plantar fasciitis, and I want to say it goes all the way back to about April of last year. And it's fairly painful to run. Part of financial independence, retire early and not having a job is you just have no fucking health insurance in this country. So going to the doctor is probably not in my, and just even if I had health insurance, going to the doctor is just not kind of in my nature. So I've tried homeopathic therapies, stretching, and things of that sort, because I don't want what probably needs to happen is a cortisone shot in your foot. But from what I understand about that is it masks the pain. So it doesn't necessarily cure the injury. It just masks it. Yeah, I am a pretty hard heel striker. So, I mean, there's two things that I could do. One, hire a running coach to get my form better. And Christian, you saying heel striker, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or go and get that shot. But the shot, from what I hear, is, and knowing myself, I'll get the shot, I'll feel fine. I'll go and run a half marathon, no problem. And I'll do it on an injured foot. And yeah, it tingles a little bit. Big freaking deal. You're old. You're supposed to get these injuries. But I tend to just overdo it. So last year I kind of took off and I didn't adjust my diet accordingly. And when I'm on these Major League Soccer trips and kind of working the contract gigs, it's all expenses paid. And, you do have a limit and you don't want to overspend and stuff. But I typically go for a meal and dessert because that's what I have at home. The desserts tend to be, and the meals tend to be a little bit larger than what I have at home. So, but KOLD, it's an ugly chart. And remember, it's a decaying asset. What's crazy is yesterday's dip, I think it gave you, And I should have known this. Honest to God, I mean, it's got that button hook, and you'd think it's done. But I think it just gave you an opportunity to buy back in for the rest of this run. You could be going. Honest to God, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to think that KOLD might come. I mean, you can see it's almost a double top here where it's kind of come down. But if it breaks that double top, that gap right there at 140, I don't want to say it's going to run to that because I mean, God, running to this point to cover, it didn't even cover any of these. I mean, there's this gap up here is the last time it's really kind of, you could say, hey, around 40, it's got this little peak right there. If we look at the daily, let's see if there's a gap on the daily up there. I don't think that there is. That's been covered. Let's see if we pull it back a little bit. I don't think there's a gap. No, there's no. I mean, these gaps here, they're above the 200-day. Even though you're above the 200-day, it's $1,000. It ain't going on $1,000. So, yeah, well, it's not an announcement. It's Jay Powell speaking. And yesterday, essentially what happened in the middle of the day, let's take a look at SPY. I'll show you SPY, even though it's supposed to be doing scans. But, I mean, let's be honest. Nobody listens to the freaking podcast until around noontime. They'd like it in the morning, but I think a lot of people listen on their way home from night, on the drive home at night. And for some God-known reason, I have a lot of international listeners. What is it? Hold on. I'm going to pull up Anchor. Who's texting me? Okay. Let me pull up Anchor. And let's look at analytics. We'll look at the audience. Only 86% of my audience is in the U.S. The next largest is Canada at 3%. United Kingdom is 2%. New Zealand, Spain, Germany, Australia, United Arab Emirates, Sweden, Japan, Ireland, Hong Kong, Singapore, Israel, Hungary, Mexico, Norway, Netherlands, France, Switzerland, Australia, Brazil, Italy. It's all 1%. But yeah, 86%. I would have thought like at least 90% would be in the U.S. Yes and no, Mike. As far as his speeches go, yeah, it's breaking news. Inappropriate for Fed to use its tools to promote greener economy. We will not be a climate policymaker. He's essentially speaking now. He hasn't said stuff. I mean, you can see the future's moving in a positive direction. And that's because he doesn't want to be as a yeah. He tries to be, my opinion, he's a great Fed president. I mean, tries to thread that needle. I'd be a horrible Fed president. I'd be saying exactly what we'd be doing and when we'd do it. And there'd be no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, let's scan the DATNAS. I think I did the Dow 30, but let me just do it again just to make sure. I don't have any scans so far, by the way. Oh. Yeah, I'm not listening to it. Just Powell's voice would probably get me a copyright strike from YouTube. I got a copyright strike on the my first one on this channel on the Office thing that I posted last night, but I knew it was. Ooh, lots of cross ups on energy. DO, Diamond Offshore. Murphy Oil I know about, but I don't know too much about the actual company. You know, here's the thing that you have to know about energy. We're going to have to fill up those emergency reserves at some point in time. Because we're one storm away from a pipeline being down and a problem. KRP is up 2%. Mike, you listening to him? You're going to be our Fed watcher, Mike. Alert us if something crazy happens. I don't see anything in these charts that I love. That's an interesting one. Huh. Denbury. I think this is Denbury, yeah. UNH, they have their catalyst is earnings. Let's go back to the strategy tester. Because at some point in time soon, not right now, but UNH has a cross up. And take a look. You're still pretty far away from a cross up. But in my mind, I do think you're putting in a pretty good, solid, and I don't want to time it because you could miss it. I mean, for instance, today, Powell could say, yeah, we're going to get to 5%, and then we're going to see what happens. We're going to pause and see what happens. This is a $500 stock. I mean, just honest to God, it's just going to move that quickly. They could come out January 12th, which is Tuesday. They could come out. I got my earnings whispers here. KB Homes reports. I'm just going to say scans, no cross up. But KBH reports after the bell could move. They're expected KBH. Let's look at the chart of KBH. But UNH is on my list at 487. In fact, I have to put that buy order in again because I think it expired last week. But look at this one. I mean, you've got, this is KB Homes, and they report after the bell today. You're above the 200-day. You're above the 50-day. You've got confirmation above the 9-day. You're coming off this pretty good downward trajectory. The problem that you have is housing probably slowed down. Although if they give some type of forward guidance that interest rates are coming down and buyers are coming back in, you could see a fairly good move in this stock. What worries me is that RSI is at 66. It's high. You've got your button hook kind of forming here. And you're in a 10% move from 31.43 to 34.43. You're in that 10%. I mean, it's already 10%. Do you want to risk that you're getting back down here the 200-day at 29? Probably not. I mean, here, what you have to know about KB Homes is it probably is one of those respectable bets. And you've got a 6.3% dividend. You're PE is only 5. You're 17% below your 52-week high of 55, which was inflated. I mean, let's not make any bones about it. Back here in June, where it probably hit, or here in April of last year, I mean, it's just been a slide down. And the reason is rising interest rates kill the stock market, the home market. So you're probably taking a chance on it. But in my mind, maybe I'll put 100. You know what? Maybe I'll put $100 on it in Webull. That might be worth a little bet. Because I do think, here's what you can read in Earnings Whisper. Let me see if they have a report. No, but I'm sure there's a report here. April 24th of 2 years ago. I mean, there's no price targets. 10 new stock picks from Ken Fisher. Ken Fisher is this fixed income dude. Is if you have a $500,000 in your retirement, I will call me for my free stock picking guide. Let's see. KB Financial Group. This isn't KB Financial Group, is it? I guess it is. KBH. No, we want KBH. We want KBH, not KB Financial Group. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, that's more like it. 1.74% dividend. I was like a 6% dividend. Although KBH, we may have found one. Hold on. Let me look at KB. KB Financial Group. That was from November 16th. Wow. Ken Fisher. So this article was November 16th. And this is where I get FOMO. KB is KB Financial Group. November 16th, we go back here. It's trading at 36. And you just had a huge, look at the gap up here. I don't know what happened yesterday. But you had a buy-in here at 41.76. You're at 45. Wow. Now, let's see. Let's see about this. KOLD still got the... Let's look at KB. Like 2-3 times in my life, I've typed in the wrong symbol sometimes. It's a medium cap, 207,000. Ex-dividend date... Doesn't have a future dividend. 6.37%. P ratio 5. You're down at 55, which is here. Looking at Active Trader Pro. Wow, that's interesting. I typed in the wrong symbol, and I'm all of a sudden now I'm on a rabbit hole. I went down a rabbit hole yesterday, by the way. Let me see. Let me switch over here so I don't do anything like crazy. But I'm going to go to, because I know I posted this in the Facebook group. Hey, James, Tom's back. Tom's posting his normal 4-volume edition. Okay. Here. This woman, her YouTube, Kelly OG. And I got to tell you, I watched some of these videos. Full disclosure, I watched some of them. I'm not subscribed to them. She surprised her dad with a Lamborghini, and she's saying, no joke, I paid cash for this. We're going to the Nigeria. She's flying her family first class to Nigeria. And you click the about, and I'm like, helped several people make $1 million. and thousands of people make thousands. She's 20, God's work and his results. And join my trading group. Follow me on Instagram. You go to in Stock Market Beginner's Guide. I just don't see. She made a video about how indicators are useless. And what's funny is it's $15 for this beginner's guide. And she's got 29 ratings. 29. How are you a millionaire and helped a bunch of people? But she's got 2 million views. Community. She posted that. 10 families. So I know I'm late, but forgive me. I mean, she's not a bad person. I shouldn't say she's a bad person. Best ever cash capital Black Friday sale from now until December. You can lock in your membership rate unless you cancel 50%. And she's got 62 likes. There's 7 comments. What would you rate the Forex chat? We're pretty spot on. Yeah, I actually replied, I would love to join the Forex chat and learn the skill. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Anybody asks you for money, I mean, it's a hype game. A hype game. Yeah, and from a negative account balance and facing 69 years in prison to making enough trading in 2 months to buy his dream watch, a Rolex, which can now be used as another investment. This isn't a game anymore. This is a life changer. I mean, come on. No. It isn't? Let me see. I'm in my default workspace. Is the scan? Sometimes I have problems with the scanner loading up pretty quickly. Mike. It is browser based, and I'm using Safari. I am told by TrendSpider, I am one of the very few that uses Safari. Most of their people use Chrome. So, Tom Murphy mentioned me in his comments. But let me go back on hating on Kelly. Oh, really? Try charts.trendspider.com rather than trying to go to trendspider.com. Try charts.trendspider.com. It sounds like a DNS. Do you know who you use for DNS? Maybe there's I'm on. I mean, I have to mention, Google. I want to mention Google because I think putting 10 billion into GPT won't monetize, but yeah, it's not a main DNS, and sometimes. I think they have had that problem in the past where some DNS providers think because of the traffic that comes back and stuff. Has the market taken a swing around? Hold on. Let me look. Oh, Chad's calling me. I'll call you in a... Okay. Sorry. My realtor. I'm teaching him and his son to trade stocks. I do like Google down here. Oh, by the way, Jim Cramer, I need to put this in too. Jim Cramer says, don't buy tech stocks. Load up. Load up. Load up. Oh. I'm going to get out of there. Yeah, and this girl, can I just... I want to give a giant congratulations to my girl D. She joined Cash Capital, saw wins from our plays, then learned skills to create her own plays. She got a new Audi. If you see shit like this, I want to tell every subscriber of mine, if you see shit like this, don't pay. Look at this. Okay, here. 5 months ago. Calls above 159. Price target 162. Puts below 157. Price target 156. Take profit whenever you can. The price target may never get hit. You're welcome. Let's look at it. 5 months ago is what? I don't know if it tells me the actual date. It just says 5 months ago. This is free money. Let's look at NVIDIA. We're going to go back. NVIDIA 5 months ago. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's August. Where was she talking about? That's the killer if it's August. I don't see anything 5 months ago that shows me that, she can put this in there. Let me see if there's comments. Coming in clutch. We truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Stepping up on charts and patterns, so I might check this out. Thank you for all the value. Sending out blessings in disguise. You changed my life. Oh my God, you just made my day. Thank you, Queen. My girl Kelly. Thank you, Young. The play is expensive. Is there a cheaper option? Reached out to me. How do you find out price target? Thank you. Everything Hindi is on a Telegram loop. Thank you. Do you have an explanation video on how to place a call or put a thing on Thinkorswim? I looked through your videos, but only found one of Robinhood. Yeah. Alert. She trades on Robinhood. I'm not a hater. Kudos to this girl if she is making this much money and doing all of this good. I really would be glad. But I have a feeling this is hype. Becoming a multimillionaire at 19. She's got a great editor. And she knows how to talk. And she's pretty. You've got the perfect kind of results. Join my trading group, Cash Capital Invest. And she's got a great I mean, she's got a great group of people that put stuff together. Our team. Sports betting analyst. Technical analysis. I mean, if these guys are actually making this much money and they're selling merch. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm going to follow on Twitter. I can subscribe on YouTube with a straight face, but I can follow on Twitter. Let's see. Started a $10,000 account for 2023. Today, told invest with about this fire setup, and we had a perfect entry. I made $1,100 on the account within about 20 minutes, and no, I didn't risk the full $10,000 for this. The trade went about 60%. Ugh, do not believe this. I mean, it's possible. I don't even know what app this is, by the way. That's how OG I am. Hey, Brittany. Oh, my God. I mean, that's $0 right down there. She's risking $0. I mean, it's Hype Machine. It's got to be Hype. Let's see. She's got a TV with a mirror with a TV on it. That's a hotel. Pretty clearly a hotel. That's Hype. I don't know what kind of car that is. But it's all clout. Buying my parents a $1 million house, going house hunting was so fun because it was still surreal looking at house and realizing where we come from. She lived with her parents. She kind of had let that slip out in one video. I'm obsessed. I got down this rabbit hole, and this is what I do. Yeah, I get down this rabbit hole, and I get so upset. Because I know there's good people putting money into this, and one of the reasons I get so upset is, yes, she could have a good strategy. But in listening to her, I just don't think so. Yes, it comes from selling courses and it comes from that membership fee. Yeah. And if I could just shake into those people, you're not going to become rich. You're not going to do this. And kudos, I mean, again, kudos to the folks that, hustle. And I think my belief is, and this is just, maybe it's my naivete, but I do believe that they think that they're doing a good thing. And that they're just providing for, charging for their services, which maybe, yeah, this is embarrassing. It's completely embarrassing. I mean, that's embarrassing. I'm not a Fetterman fan. I'm glad he beat Dr. Oz. Doesn't mean that I'm happy that he's in Congress. Oh, those poor people in California. Kind of looks like my breakfast. Hey, Dawson. Good morning. Yeah, should I go on this rant again? Because I found about 6 channels like that, by the way. I was so upset. It kills my faith in humanity. And you know what? What else kills my faith in humanity? The fact that I invested in Mara at $5.11, $5.13. Although it's held up pretty freaking well. I mean, it really has. I kind of bought it up here. It came back down. And yeah, but Mike, my rants don't change the world. I had a great discussion. I have a family member, not immediate family, but cousin who is, I mean, his entire vote, Second Amendment. Doesn't matter what anything else anybody stands for, Second Amendment. And we had a good debate about, his belief is, and listen, I'm not going to argue that his belief is wrong. I'm not going to argue that my belief is right. I'm not going to argue like that. I can't debate on beliefs, but his belief is that guns make places safer. And down the road from my house, and it's literally maybe 100 yards away, 200 yards away. I live at the beginning of the subdivision here. And the subdivision is only 26 homes, but there's a private street with an abandoned house that has all the windows broken out and some kitchen cabinets that are older, and it's a trash house. And sometimes some homeless people kind of go in there, and every now and then I'll kind of just, knock on the door. If somebody's out there, hey, do you need any help? Do you need something? What can I do? But he's like, take your gun with you. And I'm like, I don't have a gun, dude. I have too many. I'm in that age group where I had friends graduate from high school and go to the Iraq War. And the majority of my friends who went to the Iraqi War are still messed up to this day. Many of them are better, but having seen what they saw in war and having to pull the trigger. I don't know. I have a police officer friend who said the day I pull my trigger, I'm done. He wants to make the world a better place, but he also said he knows mentally he's ready to do the job, but he said, yeah, I'm done. Costco, by the way. Okay. Indices check. Market just opened. Let's see. I'm looking. A lot of my friends, I posted that picture. It was on my personal Instagram, and all my friends were like, well, where is it? Where is it? And my Instagram is wide open, but okay, I'm up for the day. Where is active trade? Let's see. The market opens up 0.1. I'm up 0.22. I think tqqq, honest to God. Let's go back to TrendSpider. I like looking at charts in TrendSpider because I if I'm gonna trade something, it's gonna be, and I have to put out my process of trading. Maybe I'll go to Kelly OG and say, how'd you start your $1 million business? Where you can buy your parents $1 million house. I've been trading for 30 plus years. Yeah, 35, 37 years. Not to the extent of, she's doing options, she's gambling, and she probably has a fairly good track record, but she gets her capital from people who are paying her. And say, for instance, let's see, let's look at cash capital. Cash capital invents. Let's see. When you refer someone, get paid 25% of whatever they pay every month. Can you say pyramid scheme. Yeah. I will tell you, when you guys sign up for TrendSpider, this is part of their prices will never be this low again. And I can't even get into it. Oh, because my stuff. TrendSpider. Oh, this is crazy. When you guys sign up for TrendSpider, I get a recurring percentage year over year. So when you re-sign up, I do get I'm not going to do that. And I don't want to put anyone on blast because this very well may be, legitimate. I don't know. I don't know. People are probably getting something out of this. But good luck in canceling too. $1,000 giveaway. But if she's got, here's the thing. Okay. So say she's making 10,000, she's got, let's say $50 a month average. It's kind of what it looks like. And notice, by the way, that Forex is cheap. Sports betting package is more expensive. Then you got your stocks and options package, and you probably have to pay for each one of these. And the team, he's created many more within our company and is a natural with showing others how to do the same. His head is always in the statistics, and he's diversified from basketball. Yeah, sports betting, you can make money in sports betting, but not consistently. Sports betting analyst, known for his hot streaks. It's just, I don't know. I need to start a YouTube channel where I just pull up these people and we interview them. Testimonials. I don't know what app this is either, but it's just screenshots. And who's to say that these are screenshots from her? I mean, that's her posting, but man. Okay. Why am I on this? I should be doing stocks. We should be going over. Okay. This is great, by the way. If you got in at 1676 on tqqq, fantastic play. I'm going to put that in. Actually, I have it up here. I have a bunch to go over. Okay, let me start the podcast. Let me get this started. Get out of here. Let me make sure that, okay. I guess am I going to be, hold on, I need to pull up my compressor. We're going to compressor threshold. We're going to put that, okay, there we go. I'll put that ratio. I don't know what ratio does. We're going to put that there. Attack, We're going to turn up the gain a little bit. I'm going to turn my volume up. So my volume is at a decent level. I'm going to put this up slightly so that we're a little bit higher. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. And okay. I think that sounds a little bit better. I'm going to use the low a little bit higher on the low. Well, I didn't like all that low in the thing. Okay. Let me look at Party City before I start the podcast. I'm going to move over here. Party City is, okay. James, I think you were in Party City. Zephin was in Party City. Who's out? Because remember I said when you get under that VWAP, let me see. I think when we were looking at it, I said when you get to 25, get the hell out because it was going to be under the VWAP because you can always buy back in. Okay, I'm going to wait for this answer because I want to be told, yeah, Gary, you were right. Day trading's not my thing. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Nice job. Okay, high five. Boom. Good. So glad for you guys. So glad. So glad. Brandon. By the way, you guys didn't make as much money as you probably should have, being that you probably should have. I mean, let's go. Okay, let's rewind the trade. We'll go back and we'll look at this trade a little bit. I'm going to look at. I'm going to move this in. We're going to look at yesterday. Okay. Okay. Here we were at, I got off about 11 o'clock. So this is a 5-minute candle. I said, hey, it's above the Bollinger Band here. You're still good. But here where you kind of closed below the Bollinger Band, I said, be careful. If the next candle kind of closes below it, you may want to think about getting out. But you kind of got just fluttered, and then you got outside the Bollinger Band. But right here, it was clear. This candle right here is the candle that says, hey, I closed below the 9-day. I opened below the 9-day. I got slightly towards the 9-day. I closed above the 9-day. This candle might have been out. You're still at 26. So in a journal of a trade, I would have said, hey, it's clear 25 to 26 should have been where I got out. Because after that, you just had nothing other than here at 21, you may have gotten right back in. 21 might be the way to get in. And then you get into pre-market, and pre-market's just a mess. But here you're at 22. Yeah, and Brandon probably buying before the open was probably a decent idea because look at the pop it had. Went up 1 cent. I mean, all you got to do is go up 2 cents and you got freaking 10%. Yeah. Let's look at it in TrendSpider. I do not suggest this, but this is long-term view of Party City. It is absolutely okay. It's not covering that gap. Is that the gap you were talking about? There ain't no freaking way it's covering that gap. No way. That better not be the gap. I taught you guys too much to think that that's the gap that it's going to cover. It could come to this 37 cents. See that kind of support? It's not even support because it's not really support. I mean, here's the thing that you have to know. Your Bollinger Band synced up right here. I mean, it was clear it was going up or down from here because the Bollinger Bands were so tight. But then it just shot down. And by the way, this entry at 43, you lost 62% in the algorithm. The algorithm made you just, again, in these penny stocks and these quick movers, you don't want it. 23. I'm assuming that's 23, not $2.30, but yeah. The problem you have with this, the good news is the volume. Remember I told you guys how the volume going up, sometimes it'll lift the stock per se. I would say, let me look at let's pull this here. I'm going to pull this to right before it really fell. So you've got this volume shelf between 22 and 23. That's where it should sit. And again, this is these are 4-hour candles. You don't do 4-hour candles on a bankrupt company. It moves too quickly. Let's go back to Active Trader Pro. Yeah, you're at 22. If you got in here at the open at 20, you've made your 10% at 22. It's on the top end of the Bollinger Bands on a 5-minute. It closed below the Bollinger Bands on that one. Are we at? No, we got one more minute in this one. Right now it's at 22.43. So you're closing so here you opened outside the Bollinger Band here, and it looks like you're going to close below the Bollinger Band here, which should cinch the Bollinger Bands a little bit more, which would indicate, yeah, you got a new candle. So you closed, see that little tick there? You guys may not be able to see it, but the way these candles work, and you do want to make sure you know how candles work, is the left side has a tick. That's where it opened. See that red one up here on the left? It opened at 0.2274. And then there's a tick on the right. It closed at 0.2213. If you're in the current candle, this one, see how it's changing from green to red? That right side, it opened at 2200. So then it's going to basically go, and that right ticker will tick until 9:50. We're in a 5-minute candle. So when you're looking at it, this one coming back in the Bollinger Band, it's kind of normal. It's not crazy, but it definitely seems to be putting some confirmation here. Now, the 9-day and the 21-day are right at the VWAP, volume weighted average price, is 0.2182. So that's one you want to kind of keep an eye on, because right now the VWAP at 0.2182 is above the price where it's selling at 0.2200, which is the low of the current candle. So it's below where it actually opened up. It's still above the 9-day, still kind of, the VWAP is 0.2182, so it's slightly above. When it breaks that VWAP, when it breaks that 9-day, you've lost your confirmation, and I would say get out. I guess Powell's comments on climate change did enough to move the markets. But yeah, so we're kind. I don't know if we're halted, but God, it ain't moving. No, it's not halted because it's still moving. But the markets took a little bit downturn. tqqq is negative. I got to take a look at tqqq. I got a list. Let's look at Mara. We're waiting on that one. Mara, 483. I've lost all confirmation on this one. Let's zoom in. It's not a big position, but if I'm down, let me see where I'm at on Mara. Weeble. And I guess I can, I'm going to share this post. Oh, I posted it. I posted it on Weeble, I guess. Mara, I am down 6%. If I get down 10%, I'm down 6% on it. I should set up a sell. How do I do this? Take profit, stop loss. Let's see. Stop loss. No. I don't know how to do a stop loss in Weeble. trading at 484. Weeble's kind of cool. I guess they let you set up like trade armor in Fidelity. Boeing, by the way, is... I need to bring up Boeing because I like it on its pullback. I have it in there. Okay. Let's go back to Party City since Brandon's in it. 21.97. You're almost at 22. Brandon, what'd you get in at? 21 or 20? I have to Google how to do a... Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this while we're on here. Let's go to YouTube. I guess I'm the only one live. Let's see. Live. Trading flag patterns on here. Cozy jazz music. These things make a freaking... Look at that. 5.9 thousand watching. Money Tree, Attract Wealth. Oh, that's music. Music for work. Live Fed Powell speaking. Stock Sniper. 1,000 people watching. New York Coffee Shop. Live watch Jerome Powell speak. Coffee Shop Radio. Wow. Another new Palantir. Dude, how are 249 people watching this dude? 249 people are watching that dude. And what do I have? 16? This is crazy. And because he put Palantir in there. Hold on. We're gonna go in here. I got it muted. Started streaming 30. I should put in here. Come and watch me trade Party City. I think that's Weeble. Is that Thinkorswim or Weeble? He's got his chats coming up. Dude, he's got such a cool setup. Last day to invest in my startup. Oh, dude. Okay, I should unmute him.
They broke 130 at $181 in January 2022. They were a $3 trillion company. They did $100 billion. They did $90 billion in revenue last quarter. That means they did $1 billion.
He's got a vest.
Quarter. It's 30 days, 90 days.
Never trust a guy in a vest.
Means $1 billion every single day. 90 days. So $90 billion divided by 90 days, $1 billion every single day. For them to beat that means they need to sell so many headsets and iPhones and justify the on Safari there and build an entire developer ecosystem building applications for that. What do you call it? For that headset app store. And that means people need to use it. And I don't know. I don't know what reason I would stay stuck in a headset and engage in some immersive experience. And that's the same problem with Meta. I'm not buying Meta because of the metaverse. I like Meta because of their ads. So maybe they'll change in the next couple of years, but I'm not sure.
Probably. Yeah. You guys shouldn't go over to this one, by the way.
It'll be more and more acceptable. Again, maybe, but like, this is one of those things. Like, look at the Apple Watch. Is the Apple Watch that interesting? They made like 17 versions of it, and like, it's not that interesting. They sold a lot of it, but it's not that interesting. I think the headset could have the same destiny, bro. I don't know if the world is ready to wear a headset.
Bro.
I just don't see it. It's not interesting.
Bro.
If that's the case, I'm not sure. When is CPI? CPI is on Thursday. So we will see CPI on Thursday. What's going on? Someone should teach monkeys how to drive and see if they can do better than FSD. Bro, if a monkey could drive a car better than FSD, that's insane. Never thought I'd be listening to someone on YouTube talking about the stock market open with earbuds in my ears. Well, Heinz, you're doing it.
He's got 16,000 subscribers. I tell you what, he's a little bit more interesting than the German dude I looked at yesterday. But still, I think my personality is better than that dude. Bitcoin remains strong. Let's tune into this dude. Show. Yeah, we're bullish Apple here. We're so bullish Apple.
Still on a break. Oh, I got 6 minutes before spaces. So look at the minuscule move in the price of Bitcoin.
This guy's got 123,000 subscribers.
Look how GBTC has gone up 20%.
He doesn't show how many people are in chat.
The premium has gone up, has reduced by 20%. And all Bitcoin did, this is since December. This is probably...
This guy knows what he's talking about, by the way.
Daily-ish chart. So it's late December.
This is TradingView. This is kind of a competitor to
and that's because
TrendSpider.
when there was a little uptick in Bitcoin,
I don't like it as well.
GBTC premium just gets...
Yeah, don't say bro enough.
We haven't seen this because Bitcoin has been unreasonably depressed.
What's crazy is, look at the background and look at the upper right, the background that this dude has.
Premium is going to go back to 20%.
He's on a green screen.
I think it's going to flip.
FYI, I am not on a green screen.
And buying more.
iPhone view. I am not on a green screen.
Better opportunities to
but look at this dude's
by percentage versus Bitcoin.
He knows what he's talking about.
You don't have to do this strategy, but that's my strategy, and I've been very big.
Okay. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah. Don't talk shit about Apple. You're getting put on full blast if you talk shit about Apple. Honest to God. Where are our Marcus dudes live? There's a lot of people live. YouTube's #1 day trading live show. This dude has 1.5 thousand people watching. Let's look at this dude. Patrick Wieland. Get 20% off your Top Step Trading Combine. What? Look at this dude. 1,500. Learn to trade futures. Yeah, he's got tiny URLs.
Here at the 20s, pretty hard.
Strictly entertainment. He's trading S&P futures. Be free trade, baby. Okay, how much time? Oh, he's a funded trader. There's a great episode I saw about funded traders. So if you don't know, I'll mute this. But what funded traders are they? There's investors that if you prove yourself over like 6 months or 3 months or something like that, they'll give you an investment account of $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, but you have to pay them $5,000, and you have to trade that $5,000 for a certain amount of time. And so there's these pyramid schemes where they basically get people to trade their own money, and they wind up losing it, or they wind up giving it in fees to this company. And then, at the pie at the end is, hey, I'll give you X amount of dollars. So it's, I don't like him. Dude, this is more interesting than my fucking podcast. Pi-Fi. If it's cats, I'm in. This dude has almost 1,000 people watching. 1,000 people watching, and his title is Cats, I'm in. VWAP. I mean, he's got a hat on that says VWAP.
It's down 2% this morning. Okay. It's still just like Let's see what Nasdaq does today.
He's got nice charts. I mean, I think this is Think or Swim if I'm not mistaken, but he's got his watch list over here on the left. He's got charts here. They're not the same. I mean, what's crazy is he's got his SPY, he's got Upstart, GameStop, and Fubo. And so you've got different charts in different time frames. I mean, why wouldn't you if you're day trading, put the same freaking symbol up?
$2 prices absolute bankruptcy. Now they're not filing as their earning call sounded. So now
Oh, and by the way, notice he's got the RBF tone of voice. I call it's resting bitch face. It's the, oh my God, Debbie. Oh my God, Debbie. Okay, I'm muting. Oh, he's a vapor. He's a vapor.
it's not showing up anymore. Have the quants
Bro,
thought about
bro,
it?
he's a vapor. Bro,
And they were
bro,
important until they were worthless.
bro. This may be a regular thing. I may actually start doing this, just looking at current YouTube live, because everybody looks like it's stocks live. Live day trading, trades with Matt. And look, the dude it's covered in money. What the fuck? I mean, at least TD Ameritrade, Trader Talks webcast from TD Ameritrade. They don't, they're just going to do live kind of things, but let's play this. Douche flute. I like that douche flute. I need to invite my friends to this kind of thing. So I do, Ron.
Feels heavier than the NAS to me.
Oh, and he's got jazz music behind him. Oh, and this dude charges you $5 or 10 Ethereum.
To trade for beginners, and what is the symbol?
Oh, he's got a great setup.
So the S&P is ES, and then the Nasdaq is NQ.
Okay, notice up top here. I gotta up my OBS game.
Micros, which is just
I really gotta up my OBS game. Ooh, I like that emoji.
micro Nasdaq contract. Each one is about 1/10 of a mini contract. Might have been the sweep that I might have needed to get out there.
See, he's got level 2 quotes, which is great. I mean, I've never used them effectively, but I know a lot of options traders do. He's got different moving average lines there. Nice setup. I don't want to knock on this guy because I do think that he knows what he's doing. And he's got a great look. I mean, he's got the background with the movement there, with the logo, TBM, Trades by Matt. He's got a nice camera setup. Okay, that's it. I'm taking my Sony camera out, and I'm setting that up today. He does have a square, which maybe I would look better with a square. Maybe I should do a square instead of a circle. Okay. We're gonna get off here. I'm just going home. I heard dog cry. I don't know if that was my dog or what, but that's crazy, man. That's just crazy. See, and these guys have 1,000 people watching. Dude, I have 16 people watching, and I know I'm. Oh, these guys have 9,000 people watching, and they're douchebags. These guys, I mean, they shop at the J. Crew catalog.
Just rip it right back into this consolidation, but again,
But he's got a great ticker.
A little bit, like you're just picking levels. You got to let Mike or
And he's got people walking behind him with monitors.
And just watch and enjoy the ride. Good out for me on Amazon as that's starting to come back up, man. I mean, we're really putting a lot of damage right now, onto this market, into the blotter. So far, so good, man. We're going to pretty much go perfect. We did mess up Neo, which is unbelievable.
Here.
We missed it by 5 cents.
He's got a minute a day.
So
I'm sorry, this is...
There's no doubt about that. We were short
1
early,
minute,
broke
3
to the
minute,
downside.
day,
Look, I'm gonna be the
and a
first trader
custom.
to admit, when we're wrong. So there it is, man. We talked about that. We got out, and that
Long
is completely fine.
Intel,
I'm gonna be the
long
first one.
Meta,
I'm
short
telling you, it's been a
AMD,
great day. I
Amazon.
mean, all these shorts, I don't think I'm up more now than I was yesterday, but it's going to be pretty close for this time of day anyways. And we'll see if we can put some more trades on coming through right now. Meta trying to break the high. This could be the one now. Amazon,
Meta
we already
yeah.
got out of that one. We're getting out if it breaks a higher now. So here it comes right back in for Amazon.
Dude, why are you guys watching me?
Let's just get out, man. We've already got out of soft.
This guy's personality galore.
Right? That was out right there at 60. Now you're back up 50 cents.
I can't follow what the fuck he says, but he's personality galore. Honestly, I don't mind this. I think I'm subscribed to it, yeah. I saw these guys and I was like, they got a great setup with their ticker, their photos here, and their subscribe button. Yeah, and I mean they're literally at a trading desk. I mean, I believe that they're at a trading desk. Let me see their channel. Let's go to their about. Live from DTTW trading floor. Traders with 50 plus years combined experience. Join us on YouTube live every day, 8:30 to 4. Whoa, they're live every weekday, 8:30 to 4. 20% off your trade ideas subscription. They're selling services. See, that's where I have a problem. I mean, but they know what they're talking about. But again, you know what? I got to follow their Twitter. It's TV Live. Let's follow their Twitter. They get props from me. They got a good setup. Yeah. Boeing is one. I like that pick. If they're saying, hey, get into Boeing. Strategic partnership with Cloudflare, NVIDIA. They got some good tweets. We'll hit the like button. Hit the like button and subscribe. Bumble, that's a crap. Bed Bath & Beyond. You guys are just clout looking there. What happened, by the way, to the reach, the statistics, analytics? What happened to that? Now I have to click on it to see it? This is great. 25 impressions. Inverse Kramer visited the metaverse and this guy pitched me stocks. Okay. I got to do my freaking podcast. What am I doing? Where's Party City at? Let's look. Let's go to 24. Brandon, 24. You got your 10% and more because it's outside the Bollinger Bands. High five, man. Kudos. It's still running, too. Let me see. Where's my little... Oh. Oh, bring it down. This is one thing I don't like about Active Trader Pro is that I've got to do this to... Let's go back and let's just put in Mara and see how much I'm down on Mara versus how much you're up. Ooh, look, Mara's coming back. Party City. Yeah, Brandon, if there's 9,000 people on this channel, I've done something wrong. I will tell you that. It was this dude Mario who reached out to me yesterday with 9 followers saying he can grow my following base. Holy shit, look at this. You're up at 27, Brandon. Brandon. To the moon, baby. You're even beating Zephin and James from yesterday. You hopped on this bandwagon and it's moving. Kudos. Yeah, if I got 14,000 people or 9,000 people watching me, no, I've done something wrong because I don't want to market this thing so that it's that big. B, again, if I catch on, I catch on. And if people kind of, come here and join, I'm happy to. All I want to do is teach people stocks. All I want to do is make sure that you understand how to look at charts, how to see things, how to identify stuff, how to identify trends. Look at freaking Party City. Yeah, Larry, exactly. The Fool, I've told my parents, I said, Kathy Woods and The Fool are exactly the same. It's just Kathy Woods throws her money into an ETF. The Fool, they pay people to post articles, and it's a pump and dump tool. You're still above that Bollinger Band, though, Brandon. I'd probably be looking fairly aggressively if you go back to the 25 range. But boomer wise, if you're in at 22, I'd probably put in a sell order at 28. And if you hit 25, I'd pull that back to about 26. But you're playing with fairly big percentages there. I mean, make no mistake about it. This volume, remember how I said yesterday, volume dictates kind of where it goes? Look, you see that spike up there by 1 cent. Look at the volume level. This is the current volume. It's got to pick up in order for it to continue upwards, but it doesn't look like it's going to. You got 3 minutes, but it's kind of the right candle is just sinking down. Oh, you're at 24. You had that spike. But this is why I don't day trade. I get too into this and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get out. Oh shit, I gotta get out. Oh shit, I gotta get out. Mara, 490. Holy crap. Something happened, man. Mara's at 519. I'm plus now on Mara. Something happened. Something hit this market. I don't know what happened, but something hit the market. Brandon, rule number 1, you know what that is. Don't listen to a douche on the internet. Rule number 2, don't listen to Jim Cramer. Rule number 3, don't go and watch YouTube live videos of the stock market. I think that's rule number 3. Fuck, look at Mara. At this rate, I could make my 10% in Mara, even though I bought at the high. Hey, James and Zephin, are you guys still short in Tesla? Because I got to tell you, Tesla's one that's not participating. Oh, hold on. I got to mute this fucker. Hide user on this channel. Tesla's not participating in this run at all. Market's up almost. Nasdaq's up 0.7. The VIX is down 1% at 21. see where UVIXY is, because SVIXY has been the play. UVIXY's down 1.2. Boyle is under 12. KOLD is a monster. A monster. Look at KOLD. It's got all the confirmation in the world, and it's up 11%. This is a retail trade. This market has to be retail driven. I mean, FRO, which is Frontier Airlines, I think. I think it's Frontier. Yeah. Frontline PLC. It's up 20% today. SHC. And these are most actives. Soder A Health. Oh, this is the one that might be getting bought, up 84%. Yeah. I'm going to put up Mara. Okay, you know what? We're going to do our podcast. Okay. Good morning, almost afternoon. It's Tuesday, January 10th, and I'm just goofing off on YouTube. If you haven't joined YouTube Live, what we did today was we went on YouTube and searched at other live YouTube videos, and we had some douche chill moments where we saw people. I went down a rabbit hole yesterday, just so you're aware, where I went on YouTube and I said, okay, let me find the worst channels where they're just flashing clout. And I found a couple that I posted in the private Facebook group. If you are giving your money to somebody to alert you to trades, i.e. Jim Cramer's investment group, don't. They don't know anything that you don't know about the market. If you're paying for a service to give you alerts, don't. They don't know anything that you don't know about the market. Try and learn about the market. Try and learn about charting and understanding. There was this one woman, I think Kelly or something. I went over it on YouTube if you want to go watch the 4-hour YouTube video. But it basically, you learn how these charts work, learn candlesticks, learn stuff. I just got to do my $5, $10, $15, $20 book, whatever I'm going to charge for it, and show that people don't have to pay this. Now, we did see some good YouTubers out there who honestly know exactly what they're doing, have incredible live streams. And I don't want to say that YouTube's filled with all scams, because they're not. There's a lot of people who know probably a significant amount more than I do about the markets. But again, we were just kind of goofing off on that, and so I'm starting a little late. I've got notes, and I'll kind of go over a little bit, but hold on, I gotta clear my throat. My notes: be patient, because earnings start Friday. Big earnings. All the bank earnings come out Friday morning. You've got your Bank of America, you got your Wells Fargo, you've got your JP Morgan. That's Friday morning before the bell. So be patient. Thursday, you've got your CPI data. If it indicates that inflation is coming under control, we should see the market go up. So just be patient. Don't be me, and don't chase Mara. Even though it's working out for me, I chased it. Don't be that guy. Party City. We had a few people trading Party City early in the Facebook group. Made out pretty well. I kind of help some folks day trade if you want some guidance. I also chase people away from their day trades just because I scare the hell out of them, is what I've learned. But again, if you want to join on YouTube, live on YouTube, it's fun. But as far as the CPI data goes, just remember, last year it was fairly regular for the White House to kind of throw out, hey, if the number was really bad, just remember inflation is coming under control. So if the White House even comments about something, that's when you might get an indication of where the market will go and where the stuff comes out. Yesterday, we were up all day. We were up a good amount. And then I think it was Bostic, he's a Fed governor, brought that the market, that the Fed will continue to keep raising. That just crashed the market. And if we look, I can show you the afternoon of market of SPY on TrendSpider. We can even go to, rather than a 4-hour, we'll go to a 1-hour chart, and you'll see that it's fairly clear exactly when he spoke. He spoke at about noontime yesterday. 11:30 is when it went off. So, yeah, he crashed it. I did want to say a couple of traders yesterday that I listened to while I was running. They're betting that Microsoft could be a $250 stock by Friday. Today it came out that Microsoft is putting $10 billion into ChatGPT. And the way the deal is struck, it basically pays back Microsoft significantly forward and allows Microsoft to monetize ChatGPT to where they can do a lot. And the rumor is that they wanted it for Bing to take on Google. So Google was taking a bit of a downturn. Today it's slightly up. It's at $89. I think anything under $90, you're doing well. But if ChatGPT is going to infringe on Google's golden goose, which is search results, and Bing is all of a sudden going to be, remember, back in the day, there was Netscape was the browser of choice, and then Microsoft came in with their Explorer browser and completely upset Netscape. And then essentially Firefox came in, upset Internet Explorer. These things change hands, and they changed hands significantly over a long period of a fairly quick period of time, and we've settled. Now that you've got ChatGPT coming in, is Microsoft going to put their Bing browser as part of Bing search as part of their browser? And maybe you can't get to it, but it's better than Google because they don't track you or do anything or something like that. I don't trust Microsoft to not track you. I think Microsoft's going to totally basically own you, just like Google owns you. But ChatGPT is significantly better than Google because think about it. And if you haven't used ChatGPT, just Google it and go to ChatGPT. But it is completely customizable based on artificial intelligence. What Google does on their page is they actually prioritize based on keywords and payment. So it's not customized. While your search results are customized to you individually, the words and things are customized by the advertiser and blah, blah, blah. If ChatGPT is as smart as I think it is, then Microsoft could completely customize the wording, the URL, everything about that search could be customized to you, which would probably increase the click-through rate, which again would increase their advertising revenue. So it's bullish Microsoft. Again, there were a couple of traders that are betting that Microsoft's 250 by the end of the week. You're at about 230. Here's my take on it. At $230, am I upset at some point during this year? Because Microsoft, make no mistake about it, even though Microsoft is extremely expensive at the current price, they're going after Activision Blizzard. That case may distract them slightly. But if they get it, they own the gaming platform. They already have Xbox. It's a 1.2% dividend. I think this could be a significant portion. I think it's my number 2 or number 3 holding in my portfolio. I'm a big believer in the company. Again, I used their products in the past. Currently, I don't use their products a lot, but I play Xbox. And so I'm a big Xbox guy. So I bought the Microsoft company stock. So I do think you have an opportunity there. A couple of big movers that I saw, Alcoa, which is the AA. I saw a gap up yesterday from this one at about 47. You're trading at about $50. Their earnings are coming up. I don't exactly know what went on with it, but I know it's a materials company, and a lot of materials have been going up. Small dividend. What I did see was the overweight, their price target at 56, the most recent, and they're trading at 50. The RSI is significantly high at 70. Their earnings are coming up January 18th. Just kind of saw it. tqqq is one. I've always said that this one likes to play at 20. And you've got it covering a gap today at about 1874. You're at 1825 right now. You're kind of down. The 50-day is moving down. The 200-day is moving down. You are in a downward trend. The RSI is at 52. It's in no man's land. I do think that this one likes to hang out at 20. So if you want to just buy it, you can see the trading range. I'll draw a little range here of where I kind of see this one. And this is just in the current term. Right at about 18 is a pretty good support. And I think 24 is your top. It's above the 200-day. I'm not saying that this is actual, hey, this is actual analysis, but that's kind of where I see it. Boyle lost all confidence and confirmation. No way. No, it's still in a downward trend. Yesterday's pop, we did have a cross up. Zephin had kind of pointed out in the Facebook group, hey, on my algorithm, $14.03 buy-in. The algorithm triggered. Now, the MACD is super low, and the RSI is low enough. In any other stock that actually were worthwhile, I would say this might be a good thing. But remember when we go to the weekly on this one, I think it's the weekly, yeah. And I drew that channel, and I said, hey, we're only halfway down here at 14. You could go down to about 4 or 5 and be on the complete trend line of where Boyle should go. So KOLD today, let me see. KOLD is at, it is up 12% today at 37.84. And so if we pull up KOLD, it's an ugly, ugly chart. And it's filled with gaps. And at some point in time, these gaps get filled on the way down. But right now, KOLD has all the confirmation in the world, 37.84. It's above the 9-day. It's above the 21-day. The 50-day bounced off the 200-day, and you're just looking at a golden cross just moving up, and the 200-day is in positive territory. Your RSI is high. Your MACD is in stratospheric territory. So I saw BABA. I'm restricted from selling BABA, I think, for 30 more days or 15 more days, somewhere the month of January, I think. I can't sell it. There's a gap here at 91 to 97, but it's just taken off. It's well above its 9-day. The RSI is at 80. I wouldn't buy this one, but all the Chinese stocks are just going nuts. Absolutely crazy. There's no volume shelf up here. If we pull this back to its recent highs, I'm going to pull the volume shelf back to, if I can grab it with my trackpad. We're going to pull back to July. And we've got a volume shelf around 93. You're starting to build a volume shelf around 104. It's trading at 112 right now. So it's crazy. I sold it at 90. Yeah. I did put in a small buy on my Webull account yesterday. I found out Webull, actually, I like the buying process. On Mara, I probably overpaid for it at $5.13. Right now, it closed, I think, let me see, it closed at $4.90. So I totally traded it up. It just ran up to $5.24. It's now at $5.08. So it's kind of making its round. Again, with trading, you want the volatility. So Mara is one that absolutely could trade. SOXL took a huge chunk yesterday. We've been in a downward trend on this one, and we've kind of changed it to an upward trend. The algorithm had a January 3rd buy-in at $10.17. Since then, you are up at $11.52. You are just kind of touching the 200-day. You've covered this gap between 1047 and 1116. So I do think that you have more room to run in this one. But the last couple of times it's touched the 200-day, it used that as resistance and immediately went back down. The RSI is at 58. The MACD's right on the oscillator line. Be careful with this one. SOXL on the other SOXX on the other hand, on a 4-hour time frame, you do have a kind of flattening 200-day, flattening 50-day, but you are moving downward, and you're at 32.36. You just got out with a 6% gain, which you probably should have gotten out before then with a significantly higher gain. But you do have this gap up here, and this gap is still in play at 46.53. So when you do see the button hook and you see this one coming back, I think you're good in buying SOXS for a nice pop, because again, I don't think we're moving up. I think that the Fed's going to continue to be tight, and I think it's going to be a trader's market within a range. Boeing, there was a downgrade of Boeing. Let me see. Somebody took it down. It was somebody said, let me see. Yeah, downgrade. Morgan Stanley equal to overweight, and they put a $220 price target on it. It's down slightly today. You got this little button hook. But this is, the algorithm got you in on October 4th at 129. I would say anything that comes in under 205, if you can get this under 205, under that 9-day, I think you continue to move on this one. It's just a beast of a company. If they bring the dividend back, you've got earnings coming up here on January 24th. If they bring the dividend back, this is a $300 stock by the end of the year. Disney is one. Bob Iger said, hey, everybody get back to work 4 days a week. He's kind of putting the hammer down on this one. So I think anything under 100 here, you're good. Anything under 90 is a great buy. The RSI right now is at 62. 94, I probably wouldn't buy it. I think there's traders that are trading this all the way from 87 to 94. You do have a pretty good dividend that goes along with this, so I think you're fine on that. XOM, energy was down yesterday. XOM just isn't participating. It's got this gap up here between 111 and 112. I think that gets covered at some point. You're in at 110.38. You're trading at 108 right now. So I don't think it's anything like spectacular. But again, energy, I would say, is going to be a big winner again this year. Apple is one that's making a move downward. It's kind of just flattening out. There's nothing exciting going on around this one at all. It's trading at 128. 130 is providing a pretty good resistance level for it. So anything under 130, in my mind, it is expensive. And their earnings are coming up. And make no mistake, fourth quarter will be a bad earnings. But I think it's priced in. Again, what your grandmother's going to make for Christmas dinner in 2023 is already priced into the market, whether she chooses meatloaf, turkey, or ham. One or the other. Earnings per share this year, 8.9%. Next year, 8.93. The multiple is high at 21. For a company that's not necessarily growing their earnings because they're expected to just be flat at 8% per year, that's a pretty big multiple to have. It wants it to be at 17. So I would be a little bit careful, but again, I think at some point in time this year, Apple is a $150 stock. Bank of America, still, Mike Mayo was touting it yesterday as great. Financials are kind of turning over. You've had your 10% move. Their earnings, again, are coming up January 12th, Friday in the morning before the bell. Your RSI is at 54. The MACD is kind of turning down. You've got the 9-day kind of doing that button hook. I think it's going to get you out. I think if you can get this anywhere between 32 and 33, I think you're good. Again, with a rising rate environment, I think Bank of America is a good one. UNH, still say that 487. It's at 486 right now. I may put in my buy right after I get done with this podcast. That MACD is super, super low. Look at a real-time trade on it. But I think it just crossed that 486 that I was looking for based on this candle at 487.74. You're at 486.12. I would look for some type of strength. You're coming into earnings that are happening January 12th. Is it before? Yeah, it's Friday before the bell. So I think you've got January 13th pre-market. So, yeah, it's Friday. It's already January 13th. You're looking at pre-market. I like this name, and I like it a lot. We went over Google. There's a new one that I wanted to bring up. STEM. This is one, I will read you my description of it. It's a SPAC, so it's highly speculative, highly speculative. The 2 or 3 SPACs that I've invested in, I think I made money on a quick one. The ones that I held, completely lost money. Special Purchase Acquisition Company. That's what a SPAC is. STEM is a company that is in the energy space. And we can go in here. They are not making money. This is one that I'm kind of looking at, hey, I'll put a couple $1,000s into this one and think maybe it'll be good. It is a technology company in the energy space. January 10th, Morgan Stanley came out, $15 price target. Today, it's at $8.62. This is one you can see the directors have been selling all along through November and stuff like that. Their cost at $13.82. This one has been sliding a big way down. I think it's got enough room down that it's probably looking like you can start a base in here. And I'll look at the algorithm real quick. But their description is they operate a digitally connected and intelligent energy storage network provider in the U.S. Essentially, the gist of this one is for people with solar homes. This is the software that determines, am I going to use the battery backup, or am I going to go out to the grid and get stuff from the grid? Or when should I recharge my at-home batteries at an optimal time so that they're fully charged? It's software that optimizes your home energy if you've got solar or some other type of renewable energy. Right now, solar, I think, is pretty much what they're focused on. Year to date, they're down 9%. Performance over 1 year, it's down 50%. Probably has a significant room down because they're not making money. Earnings per share this year expected to grow by 59%. Earnings per share next year is expected to lose 50 cents. So you're not expected to make money on this one at all. I do think that it's a interesting one. $8.37 was the buy-in yesterday on this one in the algorithm. The MACD is pretty far down there. You do have a pretty good candle up this morning, and I think it's based on that. Who was it? It was Upgrade from Morgan Stanley. From equal to overweight. And so you can read about the Morningstar STEM research. I like this company. I like the chart. I might be putting some money in there. There were no scans. But I will tell you, Jim Cramer last night said, load up, stay away from tech stocks. Don't buy tech stocks. You know what that means? Load up, people. Like the masked man said to the Lone Ranger said to Silver, let's load up. Load up, bitch. Load up. There were no scans. Literally, I scanned for about 20 minutes. I couldn't find anything. I really couldn't find anything. But one that I do know is that KBH, which is coming up after the bell today, or I'm sorry, it's tomorrow after the bell. They are coming up with their earnings tomorrow at 4:10. And this is KB Homes. And I've shorted the real estate market. This one has been on a pretty good run. You're in if you have the algorithm, it got you in at a fairly high RSI, 68, 31.43. Even though it got you in there, it kind of rode all the way down to 29 right after that. But it still didn't get you out because the moving averages were still up. Your moving averages on this one are still in an upward trajectory. The 200-day just moved to positive. You're trading at 34.19. It's a super, super high price for the near term, but for the long term, the 52-week high is $55. So you're 16% below that. Your PE is 15. So it's not crazy. I'm sorry, your PE is 5, not 15. I'm sorry. What am I doing? I'm doing the same thing I did when I looked up charts. The symbol is KBH. KB is KB Financial, which, by the way, might even be better than KB Home. But year to date, KB Home is up 8%. For 1 year, it's down 17%. You're 31% below your 52-week high of $50 at 34. You got a 1.74 dividend. It hasn't been covered recently, other than Raymond James moved it from a strong buy to a market perform in October. KeyBank in September moved it from an underweight to a sector weight. It was an upgrade. The price target most recently last year, most of the price target were around where you're trading now. I think that with the CPI data coming out on Thursday and this coming out on Thursday, I think if there's a thought that interest rates are going to level off, I think this one could be a good play. I might put some money into it, but probably today. UNH is my buy. Bank of America might be some money that I put into. And I think I might actually buy some SOXS because some of those chips have been running too hot in my mind. So if you have any questions, hit me up. I do expect today to be a pretty rocky day. Mara right now is trading at 508, same place it was before. So if you have any questions, hit me up. Okay, quick one today, 25 minutes. I will probably not be doing a show on Thursday, by the way. And share my channel. If you've made it this far, rate it, but share it. I can't believe there's 1,000 people watching all of these douchey, if I use the word bro, I would expect to be called to the table by any of my friends that actually listen to this. And yeah, I do have some friends that listen to this. But if I use the term bro, and got to be honest, I think it was 30 seconds we were watching this guy on YouTube. And he used the word bro at least 3 or 4 times. Bro. And then, just to top it off, dude took a smoke of the vape. What Brandon call it? Douche flute. So, yeah, but if you made it this far, at least rate the show, share the show, come on to YouTube or watch the replay. It's actually fairly fun to watch it. Today's would be a pretty fun one to watch. So if you have any questions, hit me up. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Export song to disk. I feel like I rushed that one. Should we go back and watch YouTube live? Honest to God, that was my favorite part of the freaking show today. I quit my job after learning 3 things about money. Oh. Okay, hold on. We got to look at this one.
Hi. Oh, yes, I did. I quit. Oh, you too? Maybe? So I quit.
Includes
I
paid
worked
promotion.
in a Big 4 law firm in Singapore. For over 6 years, I slogged my guts out. The job paid me a nice
Buy me a coffee.
salary. When I talked about my job,
Check
it
out my
always sounds
journey.
like, so glamorous.
If you're feeling lost in life,
the people around
to check out my early retirement. First 1,000 people use this link. 1 free month of Skillshare, which she gets paid for.
No.
Instagram.
I was just going through the motions.
She got 1 million views on this video.
So tired.
What the
So
hell?
alone. The colleagues working alongside me all seemed happy enough.
She's cute.
Like most of them were actively buying into the whole thing, even when it seems obvious that it was a pretty toxic work culture, Stuff like bragging about how they worked till 1 a.m. last night. Apparently, right now, across the world, but especially in America, there's something called the Great Resignation going on. People are quitting.
This is all stock
There's so many
footage,
different
man.
reasons why they would quit.
What the hell?
It's never really an easy, straightforward decision, is it? You go back and forth, back and forth.
See,
Well, for me, it really was these realizing.
and I got to tell you, I don't mind her as much as I mind the other douche. The other douches that we saw in this. She's got Buy Me a Coffee, which is great. Let's see. Can we see anything on Buy Me a Coffee? Someone bought a coffee. Dave bought a coffee. Stuart bought a coffee. Jessica bought a coffee. Your speaking voice is her voice is actually excellent. Sharing about Bali and financial independence, two of my passions. I'm organizing a Florida event. Financial independence event in Bali next year, and we'll be in this weekend. What? Thanks for making this video and leaving me with things to think about. Thanks for the good advice and balance between work and personal life. Boy, she gets a lot of people buying her a freaking coffee. You know what? Let me get one of my hot friends to get on here and start doing where's the swim up bar? I see. She got 31 supporters. So buy me a coffee looks like, I see what it is. Okay, that's not all from that one video. She's got 1 like. She's still lost. Thought of the day. Aw, puppy. I don't mind her. I mean, again, when you look at the links, buy me a coffee. That's great. Check out my journey, retiring at the age of 38 in Bali. Hey, I can't say that's a bad thing. If you're afraid to quit or step out of convention, follow your dreams, watch this. I have a little bit of problem with that because, I don't know, the title's kind of probably a little bit misleading. Check out my present early life retirement in Bali, Indonesia. The first 1,000 people, yeah. I have a real problem with this because Skillshare, I will probably promote Skillshare at some point in time because there are dumbasses that actually sign up for it and you get a shit ton of money off of that one. And so I might as well, get in on the thing. Let's follow her. I'm going to follow. She has a super pleasant speaking voice. I do like her. Her videos are very kind of calming. Oh, and her pictures are great too. Okay, and she likes dogs. She's a winner in my book. Total winner. I'm a fan. Stock videos courtesy of Pexels, including, all thoughts and opinion are my own. Some of the links provided are affiliate links. I do make a small commission when you purchase using them. This does not cost you extra. 86 replies for this woman. 2 years ago, it was a difficult choice, but life is too short to be dreading coming to work every day. True happiness. Kudos to you, Jennifer. Yeah. I'm going to subscribe to her. What the hell? I like her. See, that's what you should be doing, by the way. Subscribe to people that aren't douches and aren't like total a-holes. Let's go back and let's look. Like these guys, man. Playback unavailable. Look, he puts notify me up there the entire time. I love Sarah Cooper. I'm such a Sarah Cooper fan. You guys should go to Sarah Cooper's page and say, Gary said hi. What's up? I do love her. My First Million's great podcast. Sam Colder, great editor. Unbelievable editor. Let's go back to live. So these guys are still live. The home team. 5.6K watching. Let's see what these douchebags are like. FaceTime or ask Patrick any question.
Climate in this country where Americans at each other's throat.
Oh, it's a political one.
Unifies America. Thank you for everything you've done, your policies, everything you stand for. Amazing. I'm with you in your corner. But America is looking for something new and something fresh. And I think I can be that person.
No.
So MAGA, I know you're out there. I know you love Donald Trump. I'm with you. I'm going to take on the leftists and the wokeists. I'm going to be there for you.
Dude, that's like the last thing.
Anybody that used the word woke?
Dude, what happened to you? What did you have for breakfast today? Like, you got to stop eating cereal.
Oh. Yeah. Anybody that uses the term woke, you're a douche. Because what's the opposite of woke? Asleep. Marcus Mark. I know. I watched them one time yesterday. Dua Lipa. There's. I don't want news. Jerome Powell live. I'm the king. This good. This dude's playing games. Okay. Day trading. Stop blowing up accounts. 329 people watching. Oh, let's look at this guy. What's he saying? Let's see what he says.
Whew, let's go. Anyways, back to NVIDIA again. We wanted to see price action break below the 200 EMA. It did not happen. It did not happen. Today, guys, I just got, listen, I rarely get to sleep. I got a good night's sleep. Oh my God, I got a good night's sleep. All right, let's see.
His audio's on good.
Crack at your lawn. We go. All right, now we got Invictus waking up. Let's go ahead and check out Invictus. Oh boy, Invictus is telling you the market is gonna die. Look at all this. Look at the QQQ. Let's get on over to the QQQ. What are you doing, baby? How much money are you gonna make me? Oh, okay. Check this out. You broke below the 200 EMA here.
I don't know what program he's using. I think it's TradingView.
Lights here after this yellow light. Now, again, the rules apply. You want to see RSI stay below 50. You want to see this cross on the MACD. You want to.
It's called MACD, douche.
In the move. Yeah, broken below the 200 EMA. You're now coming. Ooh, this is going to be beautiful, guys. All right. You do have a level here at 268.40. Whatever the market's doing, I really don't give a damn. I just want to play the charts. Now, let's go ahead and see what else.
Rule breaker number 1.
Legendary. Thank you for all your work. But I'm busy here, bro. All right, check this out. Looks just like the SPY. Let's go ahead and check out the SPY. What is the SPY doing? SPY doing very much.
This guy's ridiculous.
This is a game of patience. You know what this is all
Take control of your finances. Beat your 401k performance starting today. Show more.
Time. If you're playing 0 days to expiration, you're a fucking gambler. You know what? I tell you what. Get out of my Discord. Go get yourself a scratch-off ticket. And
get out of my Discord, dude.
Why you're fucking dead broke, right? The gambler mentality would always keep you poor. That's the reason why.
He's got a Discord.
Real gamblers like games such as poker.
Bro.
Right? Because the odds are a little more in your favor, and that's more skill-based, right? So anyways, here we go. I'm going to get hoarse on this stream. We have the spot.
Okay, I had to stop that. Hashtag truth. I had to put a chat in. Let's see what happens. I guess he's talking about poker. I said poker. I hardly know her. Yeah, he's got a Discord. See, my problem is anybody that mentions Discord, stopped on Tesla for a 25% profit. How's he making 25%? Yeah, I can't. I don't like this guy. He's got a great.
You're gonna test. You can be like, can you fit? I don't know. Gotta make sure I'm not backing into a tight parking space. Can it fit? Okay. You gotta go ahead and ease it in. That's the same thing with the stock market. You gotta be.
You think this guy's over 5 feet tall? I don't think this guy's over 5 feet tall. Bro, I don't think this guy's over 5 feet tall. Oh, he's not entertaining at all. We're giving him a thumbs down. Okay, let's go back. Let's look at another channel. It's live on YouTube. Live. Oh, look at this. We've got another one. Home. Do I have another one that says oh. Stop. I had another one up here. Text-to-speech software. I had another one. That was I Quit My Job. I saw her. I know I saw her. This Tiffany Fung is a crazy, crazy girl who, she's the reporter who broke the story about all the sex stuff that's going on at FTX. Poor Man's Covered Calls explain. Marcus is kind of just, I don't understand how Nickelback became the most hated band ever. It's true. It's true. Watch OS 9, live day trading. Again, this guy's got such a good, I gotta like it. I'm gonna like it. Augustus Gloop. I like Matt's. Matt's sound is good. Matt's look is good. He's calm.
Do you still expect an increase? I actually see it. Like I said, I think on the ES, it's this little area here that really matters. 20 to 22. If we reject that again, I think we're making new lows again. And if we can really get through it, I think we're going to make new highs. But I think it's very much a diddle in the middle zone where it's really hard to trade because you're diddling in the middle, but I think it's a very important area.
I like it. I got to be honest, if I'm going to subscribe to Matt. Because I do think Matt's got a good vibe.
I know, I'm pointing control as well. I didn't even know that. And feels a lot stronger than the...
This is what's strange. He's got...
the kicker is that the ES will drag the NAS down when it... Right? Like, the ES is the mover.
Trade Ovate help. What's Trade Ovate? Let's see.
It's still going to be kind of heavy on the downside.
Trade Ovate.
It feels like it wants to pop. It's just the ES.
Oh.
I feel that way yet. And I feel like if we can get above 22.
He's trading futures. That's what he does.
But who knows?
So I guess he's a Trade Ovate affiliate, kind of like I am with TrendSpider. Augustus Gloop. What the hell is Augustus Gloop? Augustus Gloop.
Hey, little boy, my chocolate must be untouched by human hands.
I'm gonna get a copyright infringement, copyright thing on this. No, we're gonna get a copyright on that one. Yeah. I like Danny, by the way. I've been listening to her.
Okay, so I'm about to do my Magic Ears interview. I am so nervous. Every time that I do one of these, I think, oh, I'll be fine. I'm not going to be that nervous.
I like her background here.
I'm pretty nervous. So,
this isn't live. This is 1 year ago.
I have a link to them. I've got my nurse. N is for nurse. My moon. My name is. And Magic Ears gives out trophies. So I've got a little trophy print out. And then I've got my panda. So my interview's in 9 minutes. I'm going to just run through things again. I watched their video. The thing I've noticed is that there's crazy high energy with Magic Ears. So I need to remember to have crazy high energy and be really passionate, be able to...
What the hell is she talking about?
Without using a lot of filler words and a lot of TPR.
So,
Oh, very good. Yes. Wow. Good job. Yes. Very good. Big M.
Oh.
Big. Little Yes.
Magic Ears. Oh. So this girl, what this girl promotes on her channel is how to grow your YouTube channel and also how to make money kind of, remote, kind of as a digital nomad per se. And teaching online, like tutorials and stuff. So that's probably what that one is. Trades by Matt is good. And now, yeah, even though I haven't subscribed to these douches, Marcus, I still get their freaking alerts. Music, I'm the King, live day trading show. Do we want to check up on this guy? I don't think that guy's gonna. Pug G, he's playing a game, I think. Yeah, he's playing a game. Pi 5 to cats, I'm all in. Bro. I am with you. Make the next attempt the last one. 215 people are watching this, dude. Afro Man is entertaining. I gotta tell you, Afro Man is pretty freaking entertaining. But there's not a lot of live people out there. So I should be having more than 11 people, but there's 58, 33. I don't know why I'm not in this list, but I guess I'm not. Live trading. Let's see, 33 people watching. This is a good one. That is similar to probably my channel. No, he's got 15,000 subscribers. Our official Telegram link in description. Come on. No. For business collaboration, WhatsApp. Come on. There's hundreds of people watching this. Thumbs down. Come on. This is my rabbit hole, man. There's so much better things that I can do with my time. We're moving back over to Active Trader Pro. And we're going to look at Mara crashing again. And I'm going to post the podcast. Oh, man. Bro, come on. New episode, create an episode, browse. Where is my podcast? There it is. 110, yep, upload. We're going to add in, I should do a new transition. Do I like Gosling Heights? Well, remove Elmore Heights. Let's try swapping tubes. West. Promises. I like Skyway. Skyway has a good tune to it. So we're going to do that. We're going to insert an ad. We're going to save episode. And oh, come on. Why did I do that? Copy. We're going to paste. Bro. I have someone parked in my driveway, but that is because message us. Is Carvana coming back? Don't call it a comeback. Did I not put in my... Ooh, I guess I didn't put in my links yesterday. I gotta edit that. Episodes, we'll go back here. Okay. And we'll put this. Boom, boom. Use code DSP25 for 25% off TrendSpider charting software. Platform. I need to do copy, and then episodes. We're gonna put this in. Update episode. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna say CPI Thursday, earnings Friday, what to expect. I traded Mara, market update 110.23. Okay. Mara. Others bought PRTY. Rabbit hole. Oh, you got, oh yeah, the ad of watching other YouTube live traders. Don't ever pay money. Hurts. So I got a question for you guys. Am I being a douche by promoting TrendSpider? I don't think so, but I don't think I am. I mean, I'm giving you tools to make money. I'm not telling you sign up and then I'll make you money. I give you my algorithm for free. I could probably charge $10 a month for the algorithm. But those of you that have the algorithm, it's a safety. It's a very middle of the road. It's going to underperform in a bull market. It's going to overperform in a bear market. But that's the middle of the road where I want to play. I don't want to make, 100% off of options that I want to do. Thanks, Mike. I hope I'm not a douche. I really hope I'm not. Sometimes I am, though. We all are. We're all not at our best sometimes. Brandon, thanks. And I got you out of Party City. Let's see. Did I get you out of Party City? Ooh, and wow, Mara's really turned down. Let's see Party City. I think I did you a favor. No, probably not. 26. Let me see. See, for day trading, you want to look at just kind of, look at the action today. You got all the way up here to 27. The high 20.2799, so 28 to resistance. But you've got a volume shelf right here at about 26, which you're coming down to. But look at this. If you would close this candle, this current candle above 27, you've got a pretty good triple bar there. A triple bar is where you have a good big candle, a small red candle, but then an even bigger green candle. See, look at the Bollinger Bands were small. Then you got above the 9-day here, and you could kind of tell, okay, the Bollinger Bands are going to expand out. If this one, you started this candle. See, it's not a triple bar. I think if we could have gotten above 27 on that one, still green bar, and you still have, if you're in, don't get out, but I wouldn't get in just because the VWAP's still on an upward trajectory. Okay, let's see. I gotta look at UNH too. Let's see. We're gonna look at boom. Publish now. Bum 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 bum. And then I'm going to publish this and then go. I can get my day started, man. I got too many phone calls to make and too many things to do. PRTY. I'm going to Microsoft. I'm going to put in here. BAC, UNH. I'll put in my buy for UNH too. STEM, I tell you what, I like that SPAC STEM. The way it's been explained to me, I should say. Tweet. Okay, now I'm seeing all the activity again. Boy, the more provocative the title of the podcast, the more listens it gets. HKD. I don't know. 7 million 10 day, 1.3 million 90 day. It's a small cap. They've got no earnings announcement. It does look like volume kind of on this day was huge, where it just went down, and then you've kind of got declining volume. UNH is one. I may trade UNH right now. I think I'm going to get into UNH before their earnings. Their earnings are... Let's see, earnings whisper. I think it's Friday. Oh, Taiwan Semi is actually Friday. That's Thursday. UNH is Friday before the bell. Taiwan Semi is Thursday. So let's see. I'm going to pull up. Let's see. This is going to be Wednesday. TSM earnings. UNH earnings. Tonight. Or Thursday morning. Look at UNH. I'm going to put in UNH. This candle was 487.74. UNH. Let's see. What's the 52-week low? Is 443. So I'm going to put in... You know what? Let's put in... I'll be right back. Oh, Face ID. 484.71. Okay. Man, I can't believe there's still 12 people watching me. Oh, disconnect. Went and got my laptop. Because I'm going to put in an order for, let me look real quick. Today's the 10th. Okay. I went to try and find my laptop and go and check I heard the dogs in the side. So I wanted to make sure they were okay. We're going to go to Fidelity. I've got 40. By the way, this MacBook Pro, man, the battery never dies on this thing. Bro. I think it's going to ask me for my two-factor. I think it does not. Does it? No, it does not. Wow. Wells, just at 11:04. Wells Fargo adjusts price target of ExxonMobil to 122 from 120. Maintains rating. And look at ExxonMobil since then. It's a 3% dividend on this one. God. How much do I have in ExxonMobil? Hold on, I'll tell you my positions now. ExxonMobil, I have current value $48,000 in ExxonMobil. Just to show you what I believe in. And my gain, total gain is 98%. I don't need to spend $50,000 on something like that. View messages. I have open proxy positions. I didn't open up new accounts. I guess I can fund all that. Delete selected. No, I am going to look up UNH. So what I usually like to do, I don't like trading on Active Trader Pro. But I do like... So what I'll do is I'll take either my laptop, my iPad, but I'm viewing YouTube on the iPad. And I didn't want to do it on my phone. I just, while I don't mind trading on my phone, I just don't want to do it. But right now, UNH is at 485. It's got no confirmation whatsoever. So I want to go back into TrendSpider. And I want to look to see, because again, you're buying this on the way down. And is there a support level down here? And so my trade process is really to find, okay, so since you're trying to find the bottom, you should go back to where it was in the range that you think it might come up at. And you can see we've got nothing as far as support level from a volume perspective here. We've got nothing from a support level of and this is in a 4 hour. So let's go to a daily, because maybe a daily has a better view of it. But see, this was the channel that I said it's trading in, and it's broken that channel. So we can remove the annotations here. The RSI is at 26. Doesn't mean you should buy it. It's below its Bollinger Bands. It's right at this volume shelf right there, which goes back to November 4th. And the question is, are we going back to this gap between 404 and 418? Which I wouldn't think, but there is a volume shelf. I think I'm going to put in an order. Right now it's trading at 486. I think I'm going to put in an order for 486. $485 even. Let's see, buy. Select an account. Let's see. See, so healthcare, the reason why this ascending triangle essentially was created in this channel since August, September, around that time frame, probably October was where it really got started talking about. They thought we were going into a recession. So it kind of went up there. Then November, recession, maybe, the Europeans are kind of talking about peace with Putin, blah, blah, blah. Then you started, in December, you started talking about a recession again. In January, you've talked about a soft landing ever since probably about Christmas. That's where this one is tanked. And that's where it probably is, a danger. Because if we don't go into recession, then people don't go into UNH because it's so expensive. But their earnings per share, again, this year 12%, next year 13%. Next 5 years, 14% on average. That's a pretty good growth rate on average. Earnings per share the past 5 years, 20%. So, and you've got a 1.35% dividend while you wait on there. But it doesn't have a lot of support here. You get all the way down to the 460s and you do have support. But am I upset that I buy it down here? Probably not. You haven't had this double bottom at 488 because it broke right through it. And I think 485 is where I want it. So I'm going to say buy at 485. Yeah. And it's before earnings. I'm breaking a lot of rules here, but it's just because I think I want this one in my long-term portfolio. You know what? I'm going to say 485.25 because I think there's a lot of orders going around. I'm going to say 480. All right. Just took a leg down. There we go. Place order. Order received. Accounts. Account positions. filled. Got it. So for that, I will copy that. Twitter. Started position in UNH. And we'll put up that photo. Oh, stop. I didn't get it. And it's already down. See, this is why you don't try and. Okay. And I've already lost money on it. We're gonna put this over to the Facebook group. We're gonna share, let's see. I gotta go to Instagram, change. I hate this whole thing about managing multiple accounts. Go back to Twitter. We'll go to our profile. We'll share to Instagram stories. UNH. Okay. Let's see. Doesn't let me go to Facebook. Oh well. We're going to share this. Facebook. I hate fucking Facebook, man. God, I hate Facebook. We're going to switch over here. And managing this crap is just, it's horrible. Oh, damn it, I did it again. Bought UNH at, didn't have much support levels. Of 487. Okay, You need an intern. I do. Cramerica Industries. Remember the intern Darren? Let's see. I gotta go here. YouTube. Cramerica Industries. Intern Darren. This is such a great episode.
I realize that we've signed a one-year contract with you, but at this point, I think it's best if we both go our separate ways.
Well, this will really free up my time so I can focus on more important things like my bladder system.
All right, it's time to go. You leave right now and play.
This is good.
I'm sorry, but we can't allow. Why don't we test your bladder system at my office?
You're not.
Oh, yes, I am. Well, there's nothing dirtier than a giant ball of oil. Hello. Oh, that didn't work.
Well, that didn't work. That's such a good episode. Oh, it's such a good episode. Okay, UNH 483. No, it's at 484. I traded on the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. It's a long term. I didn't want to sit here and watch charts. Okay, bros, I'm out. Let's bro down later. I'll see you guys.